Hey guys, Link1652 here. Welcome to Harvest Block. We're just inside my office here, located inside the administrative building. So we're just gonna head on over to my house, and we've arrived. So not a lot has changed here since last we met. I do have some news though. I'm not happy with the glass. I gotta tell you guys, I was hoping I could just put it there and deal with it, but I'm not sure that I can. This amuses Reb, so at some point I'm gonna have to figure out how to put pants on him. Just because it's driving me crazy, this thing. Um, I've made a pattern on the floor here. I'm not sure that I'm happy with it. I mean, I like it compared to everything else I was doing. I was trying to not get a solid, like, repeating pattern, but with 3 blocks it seemed almost impossible, and I got this fourth color, magenta, and actually the purple and magenta match my skin the most, I think. Um, but 4 gives it more variety, and I guess it works. It seems kind of plaid to me. Um, I'm going to show you guys that in a sec. I'm really excited for that. Figured out what to do with this room. I had my head hidden right here. Not on the last episode, but before this one, it was just sitting right here. And I was walking by, I was like, wow, that's way too visible. So I moved it. I actually forgot where it was when I came back on today and realized it wasn't there. So I was like, where'd it go? Because usually, as soon as someone finds it, I'll go move it to a place that I know I'm going to have the next episode. This guy. I was down here, killing a guy. Down here. Bam, bam. Popped up to here. So now I'm in this hole with a pissed off golem above me. And you know what that pissed off golem did? Murdered me. So I came and killed him with a pickaxe. I can't wait for the sword to break your ass. There we go. So, anything else I want to mention? I'll get to this. This is the meat of the episode right here. So this, if you can recognize, some people might know what it is. It's ugly, is what it is. But I'm going to hide it. Don't you worry, it will be hidden. This is a sorting system. I got this particular system from... Shoot, if you give me just a second, I will remember who... just a second, guys. Ironstone Mine is the person I got this design from. I don't know if it's original. Don't know anything, and it's a little bit modified to fit my purposes better. But I'll link him in the description, hopefully. For some reason, YouTube's being weird. I can't add things to my watch later really easy, and it's not showing my likes. That's the sound of a video being finished saving. I don't know if you guys actually can hear that. I can hear it. But let me go through this real quick. So if you don't know, the way comparators work is they will detect what's inside a block here. Nothing here. Or not so much a block as a container. But down here, when I put something in here, let me demonstrate. Let's say here a few more times. So what happened is I put that block in here, it went into the hopper, and then it went into the dropper that is located there. That sent a pulse to this, which powered this block, which powered this repeater, which powered this block, which sent redstone back over to here, which powered both this dropper and the bottom dropper, which sent the object up to the middle dropper, and there's enough of a pulse left to send it to the top dropper. Now the top dropper, actually all 3 of these are powered right now. The way this works is this single line powers this middle dropper, which powers the bottom and the top. But if I'm putting a lot of stuff in this chest, it can get backed up in this dropper, which Ironstone Mine mentioned, which is why this is up here. This is the exact same thing as down here, just above a level. And the way it works is it sends power from here when there's stuff in it to this repeater, which will power this, which will also power this, which does the whole thing over again to this line here. After that, items will hit this hopper and they'll move all along this line. Unless it hits a chest like this. So this has eggs that just... I'm not sure exactly how hoppers work just yet, you guys. That's why I haven't built one of these sooner. But it's got 6 dirt, and that's just because of how strong the line is here. 6 dirt plus those eggs, which make weird mathematics because I'm just gonna call it like density. The density of an object is like how many of it fit in a stack. So you can only fit 16 eggs in a stack. Well, you can fit 64 dirt. So I'm guessing if I were to try and sort eggs, I guess, eggs or snowballs, I could fit less than 6, maybe like 2 or less. I don't know the math, but these are all pointed into each other, so they're gonna follow that line unless one of these hoppers sucks something out. So that'll do that, and then the reason everything doesn't just drop into the hopper below is because it's facing this direction. Okay. Now this hopper underneath is locked. So I guess even if these were facing down, this hopper wouldn't be able to suck it up. I don't think. But the way this works is this line goes down to here, which goes down to here, which does nothing because there's not enough power. As soon as you get 7 items, there is enough power where it'll turn off this torch and suck an item out. And then it'll turn the torch back on because there's 6 items there again, and that's how this works. So let's see if I can demonstrate real quick with a piece of dirt. 1 dirt, goes up, goes over, hits that, flows into here. You didn't really get a good sight. I got dirt down there. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave these blocks down here. It's kind of cool, but it just demonstrates what I'm putting through the system. And this last one, you can see all the hoppers are facing down. There's no power here. This is just a miscellaneous chest. So anything that isn't in the sorting system, like quartz, it'll take a sec. It's got to move through all those hoppers. But actually, this is a trap chest. There. That trap chest is just there because it's what was in my inventory when I placed it. When it's open, it gives power to this hopper, so the hopper can't put anything in it. And I might actually replace this one with a trap chest, just so that nothing gets sucked out while I'm inside. So if I'm just shift clicking stuff in, I can be like, oh, I want that back, instead of just watching it disappear. And that's that system. And what I'm actually going to do, this is temporary. Actually, this entire thing right here, I'm going to pump it up. I'm thinking 3 stories is what it's going to take, because all my storage, this is my storage, you guys. You should be excited. I'm excited to get all that stuff out under the stairs there. It's just going to move around to here-ish. And that'll be the storage. I mean, it'd be nice to do a bigger circle. Actually, I might even bring it closer to this wall. I have to decide on the design of the house still. It's really, like, stubby this direction. This direction. If you get what I'm saying. So I might extend the house. I don't really want to dig out more of that hill. The reason I put the house where, or I had Odin put the house where it is because I wanted to kind of push the mountain back a little bit and then dig kind of a cavern area. I have a nice little like lit pool in there and an entrance to a mine. I had something pictured, but these guys, they're on a mission. There'll be a zombie. These guys, if they're not stuck in the hole, will take off after that zombie. It's awesome to see. So, I actually had some villagers get turned. One sec. Not pretty. I had some villagers get turned. I was in here doing work, left the door open, heard a villager dying, came back out. There was a zombie in here. He was going for the next villager. There was a villager stuck in here, which is why these guys are... It's kind of why they're separated. But I quickly murdered both of them and got some experience from it. So you guys saw that for a sec. I'll get to that in a moment after I make sure I'm done explaining this. So I'm pretty sure in the last episode I mentioned I was thinking like having an open dome sort of deal, which is why this carpet is the kind of Cheshire color, because I don't want to have any sort of roof deal. Actually, you know, I was at Ross's house. You guys haven't seen her. She just rejoined the server a few days ago, but Odin and I were putting in her builds from the last, before the regen of the map, and she had a really cool design that I saw, which was glass blocks with glass panes in them, and that might be cool to do, especially stained glass. It'd leave kind of that open effect, but it'd also be sealed, so I'm thinking about that. As far as I know, no other changes. This stuff is back. It could be behind this picture, but I don't really want to move the picture, so we'll find out eventually when I accidentally break it. thinking about farms, you guys. I kind of want to make a farm that rivals the Architects, but it would take a lot of resources. Like, not even I know the resources it would take, because I also don't like the design of their farm. I want to do something different. It's not that it's a bad design, it's not something that I want to build. So, I have to think on that. As far as this goes, though, it'll pump up, and then everything will cycle back down. These guys actually won't be sorted down here. They'll be sorted at the top, and they'll just be like a chest for these guys on every level. These dirt and cobble, because I just have so much of it. I need that extra buffer. So I'm thinking this is the right place to have this. And then I can just put the wall around it out here. I wasn't sure what to do with the wall for this side of the house. Now I know. I just got to follow the redstone. I realized while I was showing, I don't remember who was over here. It might have been the stone, or it could have been Anna Banana. I don't know, but I realized that that's like that waterfall sort of deal, because my pink wool is actually down probably just behind that corner. So this is what was brought over from the last regen. That flat spot there goes all the way through, see? And it's just dipped in the ground. So I am super excited, you guys. Tomorrow, in the morning sometime, in the AM, I might even be awake for it. The maze made by Rebel and Katie and Killer Monkey and a bunch of other people. My next video is going to be me doing the maze, I believe. I'll post like the rules and special things Reb did, because he put them on the forum, and anybody who's not part of the server can't look at those. So I'll just take some bits of it and put it in the description of the video next episode. But for this one, I just wanted to show you guys I was getting ready. I'm nervous. There's a challenge to, if you beat the maze without dying, there's Eldre. I don't know how Reb says it. I've just read the word, not actually heard it. It's also a abbreviation. It's abbreviation, right? Or is it an acronym? Might be an acronym. I'm not good with my English. So the first maze I'm going to do is called the Monkey Slope, which actually I'm not even going to say who's responsible for that. I would have to guess Killer Monkey, but I'm sure he had a bunch of help like Reb did. Reb's been working on that, I could almost say, on a daily basis. Well, I don't know. Not going to say anything more about it, but I'm excited for it, and I'm getting ready. Not sure about PvP. I don't know anything about the maze except it's there to murder you and make you angry. So the rules state that you can only use iron armor, iron swords, no potions. That's an awkward potion. I was going to put a water bottle in there, but I had an awkward potion in my inventory, so I threw it there. Regular bows and regular like hand food and arrows. So no cheating here, and this room's real simple. It's just got like the hoppers and the... Oh, this is for when I come in here, I'll dump all my stuff. And that's that. So there we go. I love those doors so much. In fact, I love them so much that I was gonna make this do a thing where it like open one slow and then the next slow and then the third one slow, like there was something really important behind that wall. But I just kind of threw some delay in there, so you can see they don't all open the same. They could all open the same. I made it so they don't. Styx, his first episode of Harvest Block came out. He released it. It's not bad. He's got a little bit of background noise in there. He's a little bored in the video. He's not working on a real fun project, so you can understand why his voice gets bored. But he does show you the construction of a pretty cool, like, stackable melon and pumpkin farm. So that's fun. He cut me out, man. He was recording, or it could have been a different episode, but I watched his entire episode, and he was recording, and I was like, hey, you should check me out. Link 60 or YouTube/, Link 1652 LP, but he cut that out, so I'm sad about that. I'm thinking I might want these eyes higher. I'm not sure why I stopped at this level, but I just, when I put the stairs here, it's only going to be like too tall and then eyeball, and I feel like my eye stock is too short. So you'll notice there's more chests sprouting up. I need a crafting table over here. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to use a crafting table and I have to like run into here. I mean, I could go over there, but that's closer. These chests are sprouting up because I will just stop to go do like owner things or just mess with people or whatever, and that's why this is called quick drop, because I was originally supposed to dump my inventory. Some of this is from the first time I dumped my inventory. Some of it's from a later time. I got all these chests and I made a lot of chests and hoppers, you guys. Not so many trap chests, just because they're more expensive as far as building, the iron wise. This one was from last night when I went to make my office. Why do I have lapis? I was making purple dye is why. So that's why these chests are sprouting up, and hopefully once this is done, I mean, I'm not going to dump my inventory. I'm still going to build my equip room. I don't know, that's what I want to call it. The one where I dump all my stuff, come back, and it gives it back to me. So it's actually really early right now. I don't know if my voice sounds any different because of it. I've been up since I've been up for 2 hours, and it's now almost 7. Actually, I was on here for a little while last night, and then I was really tired, so I'm just gonna stop, watch some YouTube, and fell asleep, and then woke up at like 4:50 when my alarm went off this morning. All the lights on were in my room. Did not sleep great, but I am really awake now, so that's why I'm giving you guys a recording. And it's been days. I don't think I recorded Harvest Block at all this week. I actually, on Wednesday, recorded a little overview of my single player world, which is not something I play on anymore. It's the first world I made, and I thought I'd show you guys my builds from it, just because almost all my Minecraft career has been, well, goddamn, I'm never gonna do that again, sort of deal. Like these big ass windows, that's a bad idea. No more big ass windows. Big ass windows. That sort of deal. Now, this is off center. So this is actually an even number now, I think. No, it's still odd. Let's see, that's the center of the smile. Pops in here. This is the center of this thing. Now, I'm confused, because what I did here is I built a circle on the ground, which could have been wrong from the very beginning, and then I duplicated the pattern above, and then I moved the pattern out like 2 or 3 blocks while I was above, and after I did that, I added like this rail here. So I'm not sure where that's my dance club music. You keep going, guy. I won't kill you as long as you're doing that. Those eyes actually are quite noticeably off. They're centered on the mouth, but not this. So I'm just gonna leave it. Actually, this. No, that's right. This is supposed to have the white inside. The smile is like centered on this side. Like it should be fine. It's the exact same. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it should come over here one and stick out one more over that way. That might be the case. And if I do that, then that would make the new center. Let's just figure this out real quick. This chiseled quartz block was under that chest down here, that sorting chest right there, but then I needed a hopper under it, so I got rid of it. So let's see, if I fall, that's pretty freaky. I'm glad I didn't put any of the lime glass in there. It was really visible. Like, if it was just the top you could see, the lime blocks would have looked cool, but it was like the entire block, and it was just like this floating neon green, which is cool, but it's not the effect I wanted. So let me see. If I bring that over 1, then it'd be an even number. What was my plan here? Just leave it where it is. Right? Correct? You guys were listening to me, you know what I'm talking about, right? So if I bring this over 1, then this face is now an even number, which it shouldn't be because the circle is an odd number. I don't know where I messed up, you guys. It's so hard to find like the original pattern. In fact, I can find it on this side. What it is it's 11 long, and then the pattern goes from there. So the way I was doing it was like in fourths of the circle, or eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how I did it. This is the 5. This is how I ran everything. And then you would put 1. Maybe that's 1. 2, 4. No, that's 5. 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one splits the circle. This is the center of this side. Should be the center of that side. Doesn't really look like it is, but I can't tell so much. Also the center of those sides. So then you go 5, and then it's a 3, and then it's a 1 over, and then this is in the wrong spot. Another 1 over, and then this shape, it goes over 2, and then it should come down 2. And it might, but this handrail is kind of confusing. I think this is messed up, actually, you guys. I'm not going to fix it until it causes problems, but should go over 2, and then you just copy that pattern back the other side. And that's how I did the circle, and obviously I messed up somewhere, because everything's off center. But I'm trying to remember. I don't think I forgot to mention anything. If you find the head, please mark it in the YouTube comments, because I'll feel bad if like someone finds it, goes on the forums, posts it, then someone finds it on YouTube. I'll be like, oh, actually I won't even know who posted it first. I don't think there's like a really good timestamp as far as that goes. And I think actually, while I'm here, let me see if I can figure out this recipe. Mob drops. I don't have any clue. I hope it's just 3. I don't have any sort of clue what. Oh, you know what? I don't even need to make that part of the recipe. The time I've spent recording is unknown to me, is what I was trying to say. I need to figure out what that is. P. Diddy. It looks like it might be a wolf. It was a Christmas present. I'm not sure who from, though. I think they got everybody an egg, which is incredibly nice. I mean, what's better than a pet for a present? I'm looking for books, you guys. And I know I stuck them somewhere. You see all that white glass in my buckets? Where did I put these books? Maybe... no. Well, after I can't find anything there, I go look through my missed chests. Oh, Hobo's back. Hobo's the one who's making the awesome videos, you guys. More chests. Need those. And now there's space in here for me to put other junk. He was on earlier. Alright, so I need an ink sac. Actually, that's all I know I need is a... oh, I need a feather. And I also still need a book. There. That's not, like, the 2 stacks of books that I have, but it'll... and I know I didn't use all my feathers because I had more feathers than I did. Grab. Wool. Cotton. Flint. So let's throw these in a box. Ink. Feather. Book. Woo! That's the first one I've ever made. Alright. So, I'm going off memory right now. I'll go in later and change it, but my very first head was hidden it was found really fast. Ah, very first head was hidden right there. So, found by Obi. Whoa, stop it. Oh, you know what that is? That's a macro I put on my keyboard. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna change that, definitely. That was just to help with owner things, so I didn't have to type so much. Actually, I'll go down one. And then I'll put the dates on stuff too. In the actually, I'm gonna abbreviate. Room. In the. I can't go back. I thought I could. Well, let's just do this the hard way then. Get rid of everything on accident. Okay. I can't type, you guys. Quit making fun of me. Okay. The next one was found by Reb. I'm almost positive it was Reb. I know Obi couldn't find it, but Reb. In the... How do I keep doing that? In the... I just did it again. T? What? T? That's my T button. You know what that is? That's another issue. I'll be right back, you guys. Alright guys, we're back. I had to rewrite that. I'm not good with books. Not sure if I like this format. Also, Obi and Reb, I know you guys watch my videos pretty consistently. If I mess this up at all, I feel like I may have hidden the head one other time, and it's just slipping my mind right now. But for right now, that's done, so we can go in there and see it. Keep this in my ender chest, actually. So let's run across my house. Now I want you guys to know this house is almost the opposite of anything I would usually make. Just right now, at the end of the episode, I'm telling you guys this. Opposite of what I'd usually make, because when I build, I like to have things right next to each other. So I can grab stuff, turn around, craft it, and do whatever with it. So, big house where I have to run from room to room, and a lot of rooms don't even make sense. Like, why is this here? I don't need a dining room. I just wanted to do something different. Also, while I'm going to remove most of these, I think, I realized at the same time they're a great place to hide things. So, this actually I think looks really cool from the die map. I was just thinking if I had the ingredients to make a map, and I think I do, so I might, hey you guys, why am I getting more now? Well, I'm going to kill you both because neither of you are dancing, so with that, I will bid you guys adieu, and hopefully see you next time, especially to... You fell in the hole. Especially tomorrow for the maze. I'm super excited. I'm going to practice. I'm going to do some parkour. I might pour some lava on either sides of me and try to walk through that without getting set on fire. Really excited. Can't wait to see you guys again, and what I just said.